Sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. RK continued. So the next evening, I was at the beach when she found me again. We ended up going shopping and exploring the city. I didn't want to, but I couldn't say no. She said she was alone in the city. Back then, I didn't even know who she really was. And then one day, she called me to the mall. When I arrived, it was almost empty. I found it strange, so I called her to ask where she was. She didn't pick up. Suddenly, the lights went off. And then when the lights came back on, there were flowers everywhere, decorations, cakes, and right in the middle a huge sign. Marry me. She walked up behind me. I turned around and asked, "What is this?" She didn't answer. Instead, she went down on one knee, pulled out a ring, and said she had loved me since the first time she saw me at that party. I respected her feelings, but I wasn't interested. I told her, "I'm sorry." She stood up, held my hand, and said, "Please just stay. You don't have to love me right now. We'll make it work. RK, I love you. I love you so much, you can't even imagine." She showed me a wall covered in pictures of me. I calmly told her, "This isn't love. It's obsession." I told her she was a good person, and one day she would find someone who could give her the love she deserved. But that person wasn't me. I tried to walk past her, but then her tone changed. She said, "You don't know who you're rejecting, RK." I kept walking. Then she said, "I'm the daughter of the president." I said, "Good for her." But it didn't change my decision. Then she stepped in front of me again and said, "I love you, RK. I really do. There are 1,000 top-class men waiting for my attention. And here I am, kneeling for someone like you, an ordinary rock star." She told me how she could change my life completely, give me everything I ever wanted. I didn't even know what to say. I mean, sure, I enjoyed the time I spent with her, but I never saw her that way. I couldn't. I just couldn't. He paused, lost in thought. Then after a while he continued. I told her clearly, "You can't force someone to love you. Love isn't a business deal. You can't own someone's heart like property." That hit her hard. Then she snapped. She said, "I get it, RK. I always get what I want." She tried to force the ring onto my finger, even though I kept saying no. But when she tried to pull off the ring I was already wearing. I don't even know what happened to me in that moment. I jerked my hand back and said, "Don't you understand a simple thing? I can't be yours. I can't give you love, care, affection." She stood there shocked, just like me, but I didn't realize it back then. I don't know if I was under some kind of spell or what. When she tried to take off my ring, I just snapped. She said, "It's just a ring." And she was right. But I don't know what was going on in my mind. It didn't feel like just a ring. I told her, "No, it's not just a ring. It's a promise that I can't be anyone else's. And not even all the wealth in the world can change that." She couldn't handle it. She screamed, "Who is she? Who's that stupid girl you're rejecting me for?" I couldn't even say her name. I just told her again, "I can't give you what you want, because it belongs to someone else." And I walked away. He looked down for a moment. I thought that was the end of it. But 2 days later she called. She apologized. Said she didn't mean to disrespect me. That she had been blinded and now she understood. She said she was alone and asked if I could join her for one last dinner. I said no. But she insisted. And I thought, maybe she really had understood. So I went. But that night at the hotel, you all know what happened. I just dropped her off at her room. I thought she understood. But she didn't understand anything. She's just pretending. As she tries to get close again, but I somehow managed to get out. Everyone sat in stunned silence, absorbing the weight of it all. Member 5 finally broke the silence. "RK, we had no idea, man. We didn't know you were going through all of that during the trip. I'm sorry." RK slowly shakes his head. "There's nothing to be sorry about. How could you have known? I never told you." He looks at them grateful, calm. "But even without knowing, you stood by me. You never questioned me, not even once. Isn't that more than I could ever ask for?" He looked around at them, emotion in his eyes. "I'm really thankful for all of you. If you guys hadn't been there, I don't know how I would have made it through." You can survive this, RK, Jill said firmly. Everyone looked at him, including RK, surprised. Jill added softly, because maybe for someone like her, who'd do anything to get you, there's also someone out there who'd never let you fall.